there, this is Nisyros Island in the Dodecanese Islands of Greece in the Aegean Sea. A very windy day here. That is the main town of the island down there, Mandraki. And out there you can see the larger island of Kos. I came from there, took a ferry over here, and right here is the ancient city fortification, which was first built in the 4th century BC. So more than 2,300 years old, that right there. And the city itself has been here, people living in this spot since the 7th century BC, so like 2,600 years. Pretty amazing. So let's go check out the castle walls and the inside of the fort here. The wall section in the east part of the fortifications dates from the 4th century BC. It is 3.65 meters wide, so that is like 10 feet wide, built with 2 outer faces of quarry face trapezoidal blocks. And so look at how huge these stone blocks are. Now keep in mind that this was reconstructed recently. It was probably just a pile of rubble before. And there is nobody else here. A parking lot over here. I have a rental car. I'm going to be exploring around this amazing island for the afternoon. It is not a very well-known island, but there's a lot to see here. The gateway, the only surviving gateway in the wall, is located in a recess in a protected position, unseen by the enemy. For further protection, the gateway faced the corner tower of the wall, from which the defenders could fire easily against would-be attackers. So I guess this is the gateway. And here we are inside the fort. The castle of Nisyros. Inside the wall encircled and protected the ancient city. Preserved in excellent condition, on its inner side are the staircases giving access to the wall walk. All right, let's go for that. Get some views. And so that is where I was, and I'm now down closer to the main town. And then there's another like fort castle thing up on the rock over here that I showed in my other video of the tour of the town here. So I'm going to go take a look, and this is a nice scene of laundry drying. It will not take very long between the sun and the wind. Okay, how do I actually get up there? And so the entrance into the castle there is where I started the last video. I think I'm actually going to skip going inside there. You get the idea. A little church up there and more ruined rock walls. But I am excited to explore more of the island, so I'm going to skip, since you have to go down and get into this maze and everything. I can imagine what it's gonna be like. So get back in the car and keep on driving. And so you can see the sea, the other side of the island over there, and you can't quite see it, but down there is the volcanic crater. Nisyros is a volcanic island, and I'm not sure if it's considered dormant or active. I'll check that out, but there are steam vents down on the floor of the crater down there that you can go visit. So I'm going to try to visit there today. The issue is that I'm actually catching a ferry in a couple of hours back to Kos, where I was before. Wow, just so trippy back in here. Stairs there going up. How old are these things? Crazy. All right, let's see how far I can get up here. Wow, so that is like another level down there. So what would that be? Like a way to pass something up to this level or something? This hole? I don't know. I'm dying to know when this was actually last lived in. Like even 20th century or earlier than that? Probably sometime in the 20th century, I guess. Look at that old chest. That is funny because I was here on Nisyros in 2009, a decade ago, with my Greek girlfriend at the time, Diana. And there again you can get a little bit of a view of the crater there and the odd colors. This is hilarious. For sale. There's the phone number if you're interested. I'm sure it is nice and cheap. Here again. Looks a little better. New York, huh? What the hell? There's a fire, a cooking fire inside there, and smells really good. They're making lunch. So people do live in some of these buildings. So check that out. That is the center of a volcano.
Yeah.
Yes, us. I would so love to be able to poke my camera in there and show the inside of their house, but I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate some tourists just poking a camera at them. And so I think the village of Embordio is around that corner there. And there is the center of the volcanic crater. This road winds down there, and you can go visit and walk around right in the middle of the crater there. However, I'm going to wait, and instead there's another road that goes around this way and to the other side of the island, and there's a beach or like a swimming spot of some sort there that somebody had highly recommended. And I didn't go there the last time that I was here. I did go to the crater the last time I was here. So I'm going to go check that out first and then come back this way and see if I have time to get down to show you the volcano close up there.
Well, I got my baby, and she's a good old lady. I don't mess around. I know better than that. It ain't that hard. Be a good man. And I wake up early. I drink my
And look what we got here. Nice to see a little wildlife. Look at this arched construction. I think that is the village of Nikia. I'll stop there on the way back. This is going down to that swimming spot down there. Looking forward to a swim in the Aegean Sea. €30 a day for the rental car. I guess this is saying that the beach or whatever it is down this way. And there is a beach, a black pebble beach. And so far, nobody else here. Couple of people. This is the spot that somebody had described before, the kind of little lagoon-like thing. some time ago, a long time ago, I guess this was a nice hotel with a sea view. Times have changed. That looks like a cool hike up there. And check it out, there is the volcanic crater. Another view, you can see into the very center of the crater there. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. My ferry departs in 1 hour and I have to drive over there and return the rental car. Let's just try to get a little bit better view of the crater there. There you go, you can see people down there walking around. That is where the steam vents are. I don't see any steam coming up now. That is the village of Emborio, where I was before. And this is the village of Nikia. But I need to get rocking and rolling here and not miss this ferry. So I'm not going to be able to make it down to show the crater. However, the good news is, when I was here before, 10 years ago, then that was the first time that I started travel vlogging. I had my first camera, a crappy old Kodak camera, and I believe I have video footage that I got down there, definitely pictures. So I'm going to show you those instead. And this is Nikia. All right, here's a little taste of the volcanic crater of Nisyros. Packed up here, this is the boat. Aegean Konstantinos, a small little boat, and kind of rough seas and wind. I am not really looking forward to this. It's going to be an hour boat ride over to coast, straight over there. It was €8 for the ticket. And that's where I rented the car, Magnus. Very convenient. Just get off the boat and grab a car. Made it. This is the island of Kos. I have a room booked for tonight, just a few minutes walk away. And a quick room tour. Nice double bed. Amazing painting. It is 40 euros, so about $45. The internet is brutally slow. The Greek islands are some of the worst internet in the world. Attached bathroom. I am starving, so time to head out and go find some great Greek food.
Yes.
Faristo. Got some ouzo. And this is fried zucchini and eggplant with tzatziki sauce. And some bread, and more coming. And this is moussaka, an eggplant dish with meat. A classic Greek dish here.